Hi, I'm the Multifarious Fisherman. This is Seven Fish, and this is video from a day I was able to get out and tried cutting some holes on the ice. Was not super happy with the quality of the ice. Did get out and do some fishing. Was able to use my new Pursuit camera and got some footage that way. When I set that camera up, it does indicate direction on the screen. The way I line that up, you don't have compass settings out there on the ice, and I don't take a compass with me on the ice. And the calibration sometimes can be a little bit this way or that way. So I put the camera on the ice. I drilled 2 holes very close together. Put the camera on the ice facing directly from the hole it was going to be in to the hole that I was going to have my lure in, and looked at the indicator on my screen. What I do here initially, I go through that process, and then I put the camera very near the bottom of the ice so that I can kind of see what direction it's facing. Put the jig down, make sure that I can see it. I usually use a bigger action style bait, a jigging Rap or something. In this case, it's a Jigging Rap. Oh, there it is. And then lower it at or near the bottom where I think I'm going to be fishing, and lower the lure to that depth. If you just put your lure down and try to find it with the camera, if you're up or down 6 or 8, 10 inches, it can really make a difference in your ability to see that lure. You can see here the bottom of the ice. See how it's real crystalline and chunky looking and not smooth on the bottom? That's indicative that that ice is not in great shape. So even though there might be a thickness that you feel would be good enough, the quality of that ice is not real good. So, well, I can't see what I got for a shot. It might not be much, but I got a camera running. I got some waxies. I got a jig, and I got fish under my hole. I'm freshly licensed. Don't forget, you got to have that for the new year. It's my first time out. I worked every day since New Year's Day. We drilled some holes next to the dock just so we could get out. Try the new rod and reel, which you saw a video for recently. Try the new Pursuit camera, which you saw a video for recently. And collect some footage, kind of show you what that looks like. Green sunfish. First fish and first species of 2021, a little green sunfish. One of my favorite fish. Not a very big one, but it's a start to the season. Second species on the year, second fish on the year. Water clarity on this day is not fantastic. The sun isn't up super bright. I know when you film outside, if there's much light at all, the cameras open up and everything kind of looks like it's filmed during daylight, but this was a pretty overcast day, and you can tell that the shadows aren't super harsh. It's very bright, but that's because the cameras compensate. New digital camera's really good at taking pictures even in pretty low light, but the underwater camera is filtered by clouds and stuff, and then it gets to the ice and is filtered by ice and snow on the ice, and then the depth of the water and lack of water clarity. So your light that's available below the water is not near what's available otherwise. And I do run the lights on the camera and the IR on the camera at different points, but that lights the small particulates in the water, especially if you're close to the bottom. a dinky. He kind of blew on it twice and then ate it, which we find they do quite a bit. You see it on camera. It's hard to tell on the Vex, but if you're watching your spring bobber, which I'm not because I'm watching my camera, you'll see it. That guy just came ripping in. Another green sunfish species, my initial or my first species on the year, but a little bigger version, still tiny, but look at the colors. Such a pretty fish. Yeah, that greener didn't sniff it at all. He just came in and smoked it. I never saw him on camera until he just ran in and ate it. Some colors, still tiny, but I don't know if you can see the purple and orange and iridescence and stuff, but oh, that's a nicer one. Well, that's in the right direction anyway. Still not big, but correct direction. Dumb. There's a lot of fish down there. I'm really done fishing at this point. I'm just trying to get rid of this bait. I want to thank you for joining us, and hope you enjoy the footage. From here on out, we're just fish underwater, so you have to let us know if you enjoy that kind of footage. Post videos Tuesdays and Fridays. Thanks for joining us.